Welcome everybody, and thanks once again for tuning in to Sneaker Nation TV. I'm your host EP. We're continuing with our countdown to top sneaker shops in LA, and we're here today with Dom Deluca of Brooklyn Projects. For those who are unaware of the history of Brooklyn Projects, give us a brief history.
Brooklyn Projects is started, I guess, from the ashes of Brooklyn House, my first skate shop. That was started in Brooklyn in 1992. Actually, it was December of 92. That was Brooklyn House. And we had a store in Brooklyn, and then soon after I came out to LA. I was coming to LA with my other business I was doing, in the music business, coming out here a lot. So eventually I opened up a store out here. So I had a Brooklyn House here and Brooklyn House in Brooklyn. And had that going to like 99. And in 2000 I just got rid of it just to focus on, basically on me. I was just tired of doing it for a while. I was over it for a minute. And in 2001, just regrouped and started Brooklyn Projects. And then, here we are today.
What made you kind of want to step away from it? Was it the kind of chaos that was going on with like the different shoes, or was it something else that kind of pushed you away?
It was more the fact that it was just like, me coming from the music business, it was taking a lot of my time in the music business, and I couldn't focus enough time to having two stores on both coasts. And it was just like, it kind of like ran its gamut, you know what I mean? Like, it took me 7 years, almost 7 years to get the Brooklyn store. I was ahead of the curve, basically. When we opened up Brooklyn House, there was no Supreme, there was no DQM, there was nothing. It was just Brooklyn House and Blades and in New York, and that's it. And by the time when people started coming around and people started actually, like, a scene blew up, the skating scene and almost a sneakers, streetwear scene back then. By that time I was just so tired of trying to create something. I just wanted to, it's there. I sold it to my friend and I'm out, and I could concentrate it here in LA with Brooklyn House just in LA.
Brooklyn Projects is the #1 shop that's in Los Angeles as far as like skateboarding is concerned. Where people, when they're first talking about going to pick up some shoes, this is the first place they think about. What is it that makes your shop different from, let's say, Zoomies or like Active?
Well, first and foremost, we were like, for the sneaker culture, it's because we were like one of the first, Nike SB retailers. I think our account, like when you look at it, we're like number 9 or 8 in the list of shops in the country. I think we were like the 8th shop to be on the Nike SB program, which started from us carrying Xavier, which was Nike's jump at the skate, you know what I mean, before SB. So I think that differentiates us from other places. We're not a mall store, even though we almost tried to do a mall store, but we didn't. But we're also, this is core, this is roots. You know what I mean? Any given time you come in here, you see, Lizard King, Braden, Muska, Mike Caro, Spanky, hanging out skating, the ramp that we have in the back, and or just bullshitting outside. And we're a core skate shop, but we still keep the boutique side of things going as well. I mean, Zoomies, I give them props for what they did. They made the mall store cool. You know what I mean? Active, for the most part, they destroyed, and this is my opinion only, they fucked it up for a lot of people. Industry people and stores like mine, because when they came in, they were opening up stores like one every month, and they were just getting more and more and more. They would go into like neighborhoods where there was a mom and pop store and open up a block away and just fucking totally just put them in the ground, and eventually they went out of business. They just fucked everybody. They didn't pay their bills. They used all the money instead of paying bills to open up more shops, and in turn they screw themselves over, they screw the companies over, and then they screw mom and pop stores over. And now bigger companies make it harder for myself sometimes and a young person trying to open up a new store. The guidelines, the restrictions, the credit demands are so high because the companies are afraid they're gonna get fucked over because of Active.
For not paying bills.
Yeah, and it just sucks. I mean, they try to do it to me, and I wasn't having. I told Shane, LA's a big place. Kick rocks, find somewhere else, and he went to like El Segundo or some shit like that, or Brentwood. But yeah.
Can I pull something out real fast?
Sure.
This shoe.
Yes.
This shoe. Put
This one?
This shoe right here.
Yeah.
Okay. One of the most talked about shoes that's out, or that did not come out. Okay. Mm-hmm. Let you hold that.
Yeah.
Now, it's supposed to come out in October. It's supposed to drop
Black Friday.
Right? Black Friday. Shoe did not drop.
Yep.
There were some sneaker blogs or chat rooms that was trying to discredit what it was that she was saying as far as the shoe was coming out.
Eat a dick.
Right. My question to you is, how is it that you take, you're one of the top SB accounts in America. How do you take negative criticism, not really negative criticism, but somebody trying to discredit what that you're saying in regards to the shoe coming out?
Look where it's coming from. There's 2 or 3 people on like the Nike, the NSB.org forums and all these. There's 2 or 3, and they're just fucking haters. And you know what? Look at them. They're on. You go look. They're on the fucking forums 24/7 every day. Like they have no life. They sit in their little fucking mommy's room and they sit there in their little fucking computer, and they think they know. They think they know, but at the end of the day, everything I've ever said is the truth. When I said these were scrapped, yeah, right, blah 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 blah. But they were scrapped. You know what I mean? When I said, yeah, this is gonna change first, then I could be, yeah, and it did. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm not gonna say anything unless I know it's true. The Cheech and Chong dunk stopped coming out, and I said it's gonna come out. Yeah, right, blah, 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 blah. It did come out. It's like, I don't say anything unless I know it's at least 99% true. I'm pretty accurate. I mean, I have my, my ins at Nike, and I know what the fuck is going on, and a lot of times, like, I don't have to fucking put that information out there. I'm just letting people know, like, yo, this is the real deal, because I read some of the fucking chats, like, oh yeah, my shop says they're getting them. I mean, I've read some things on the forums. Yeah, my shop says they're getting them next week. It's like, talk shit about the shop, that's saying that they're getting next week to build up hype on their shop to sell sneakers. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm getting them, you know what I mean? So, that's my take on that, you know what I mean? They can hate, it's very few. And they hate for no reason. They hate, some of the haters because I rate people on the price of shoes. Oh well, those are the ones that want to get shoes for $50 and sell them for $300. So I mean, you can't please everybody. That's what I learned. You know what I mean? For being in the music business, you sign a band, there's 5 people in the company that love it and there's 3 people that hate it. Oh well, eat a dick.
Most small retail shops are kind of known for boosting up prices, box prices. Does Brooklyn Projects participate in that?
I'm supposedly I'm notorious for doing it, but